2016 BMW F80 M3 competition in the Yasmarina blue with 20-inch BBS wheels. Today I'm gonna review it. We're gonna see how this drives. This is the homie Lace's car. You're gonna meet him in just a second. This is Lace, guys. Follow his channel. It's gonna be in the link in the description below. Lace, tell us about your 2016 F80.
This is my 2016 BMW F80 M3 competition in Yasmarina blue. This is the exact spec that I wanted when I saw the commercial in 2015. And I was just fortunate enough to scoop it for a really good price. It already has BBS wheels on it, so that's pretty sick.
What have you already done to it?
So starting off, the mods that I've done to it, we have this in performance steering wheel with the Mashimaro paddle shifters. They're the magnetic paddle shifters.
These feel amazing, guys.
Another thing, if you look under the hood here, she's stock, don't get me wrong, but she ain't stock in a way. So I have the CSF upgraded intercooler right here. For those who don't know, the OEM intercooler that comes on these cars, it's known to fail, and unfortunately mine failed and cracked internally, so I had an internal leak and it caused my car to keep losing coolant. I did my research and I took it to the shop and they were like, yo, you need a new intercooler. So I was like, man, okay. So I started doing my research on what good intercoolers to run, and I found the CSF one for a good deal and I upgraded it.
And what are these intakes that we see?
The intakes that I currently have are Berger Motorsport cold air intakes.
Same one that I have on the Giulia, same brand.
Yeah, same brand. Not bad, but it's not something that I wanted. These actually came with the car. So I am upgrading to full titanium everything. Intakes, J-pipe, charge pipes, all of that, the whole 9 yards. So y'all not ready because I'm going a whole different route with the intakes. They're not going to be sitting where they're sitting. That's all I'm gonna say. I added the paint match reflectors. This one's a little messed up because I rushed it, but as you can see, we got the paint match reflectors. That
definitely cleans up the look of the car for sure.
So another thing that I added was this PSM version 2 carbon fiber spoiler from Collab Motorsports. It just changes the entire look of the car. It makes the car look so aggressive from the rear, and I have more plans on adding more carbon. Okay, can you give us a start up and a little sound clip? Sure.
Very tame. That sounds much better. But now, guys, I think it's time for us to drive it. First, Lace is gonna be driving it, and then I'm gonna drive it, and we're going to see how it feels. So, tell us, what does it feel like to drive an F80 BMW M3? For those who really want an F80, what should you know when driving this car?
So when driving the F80, one thing that you should know is that it comes with a lot of low-end torque from the factory. If you're on, the stock turbos, and it can actually kick in, like the torque kicks in out of nowhere. It's definitely good, I like it. It makes me feel like I'm in control of a beast in a way, because it just kicks, like the power just hits, It feels like I'm in a race car in a way. So right now we're in efficient mode. I always drive my car in manual mode because the DCT is a little clunky and it's just easier to control when you're driving in manual mode. Obviously you can fix that with the tune, with the XHP tune, but right now your boy is currently stock because I haven't done the crank hub, unfortunately, and I will be getting that done. But in the meantime, I'm just cooling, getting used to the car. I've only owned the car for 6 months, and so far it's just been a blast to own. And to answer Justin's question, what is it like driving the M3? I think it's the coolest thing in the world. It's a high performance race car, but in a sedan, That's my favorite thing. And then, as you guys can tell, like, we're in efficient mode, right? And it's just a dream, bro. It feels good.
What does it feel like to shift lanes and do all of that, to maneuver? Because for me, for the Alfa Romeo, it just feels like you're kind of gliding. It's very effortless. It feels like a dance partner almost. But I guess for the F80, it's a little bit more so like you're driving. It's like a workout partner rather than a dance partner. Like you are driving the vehicle, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so with the F80, especially the competition, right? We have adjustable suspension, upgraded sway bars, control arms. Like the car is really stiff for how it sits right now. Right now I'm a monster truck. but the car is very stiff, and in corners, like I can corner at 80 with no issue at all. Traction control fully off, just chilling. The car does what you want it to do. If she gets down, if you want to slide it, you can easily slide it. The car is very controllable. And do I recommend teenagers getting this car? I would say no. The reason why is because it's so easy to lose control over it if you don't know what you're doing. But if you know what you're doing, then, you know, no issue at all. It's definitely a good car to have for, you know, skilled drivers, I would say. This is my daily driver too, by the way. It's my only car at the moment, and I'm at 54,000 miles, no issues.
What did you have before?
Before this, I had a 2018 Volkswagen Jetta. I had 2 of them, actually. You know, comparing those cars to this car is just, it's completely different, whole different ball game. We're talking from front wheel drive to rear wheel drive, a 4-cylinder to a straight 6 twin turbo. Like, the power difference is just completely different. But, you know, my entire family has BMWs, and I've driven pretty much every M3 except the E30. You know, this one just stood out to me. Like, the way that it looks aggressive, and it still has some of the E46's styling to it. You know, as far as the hump, the side vents, the wide fenders from the factory. Like, to me, this is the last real M3 that BMW made that's raw. Driving it, you know, we're about to hit a corner right now, right? Like, it's just easy to control, even in efficient mode. Like, she gets down. You know, it's just like the driving experience is just like no other, you know.
I hope you hear those intake noises, guys.
Traction control fully off. She just eats up the corners, bro. Like, no issue. And I never really push my car because I haven't done the crank up, but as you can see, she gets down. What you think, Justin?
Ah, the G's are wild, G. The G's that you can pull in the fucking corner is wild, G. And then the torque is just ridiculous.
Like I said, it hits. For stock turbo and just stock everything, because I'm not even tuned right now, right? And like, she hits. I'm gonna actually have Justin insert a clip on how loose she can get.
Damn, nigga.
I told you, bro, this shit gets sideways.
Oh, nigga.
I got you. I got you, bro. We good.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like, for stock suspension, bro, like, she just eats up the corners pretty good. You know, I think BMW did a really good job of designing these cars.
The difference between this car and something like mine is that this stays exceedingly composed in the bumps and in the little undulations in the road. My car would kind of be all over the place. I wouldn't say all over the place, but it would be a little bit more sloppy in corners like that. Yes, I would be able to do it. It's just my car is not as stiff as this.
All right, so whatever you do, just don't kill us, all right? Just don't do full throttle so my crank up doesn't spin. Ease in the first gear, because first gear is a little clunky. What do you think though about the paddle shifters?
Paddles feel really nice. I like the action on it. The brake feels heavy though. That brake, like, it's not like the Alpha. The Alpha definitely has a lot more initial bite in the first few inches of pedal travel. So far, in terms of just the driving feel, it feels relatively smooth, just like my car. Maybe a little bit more chassis feel whenever there's bumps. Definitely, as I said, the pedal is stronger.
Yeah,
The steering, definitely, I feel a little bit more weight than the Alfa Romeo. Alfa is definitely a little bit more weightless.
now, would you get this as a daily driver?
Maybe not as a daily driver, but as a daily / track weapon. Maybe, yeah, because this kicks a lot out in the rear. A little bit too much for something that I would want as a daily. If I'm wanting something as a daily, I want it all-wheel drive, something that I can kind of just zip in and out of traffic without having to worry about the rear kicking out.
All right, so are you ready to wake it up a little bit?
Yeah, a little, yeah. I'm trying to be respectful.
We can put it in mode real quick. There you go. Yeah.
Oh my.
All right, so right now he's in Sport Plus. Settings aren't turned all the way up because, again. But what do you think compare between efficient mode and Sport Plus?
Throttle response. Yeah, the throttle response is very instant. Wild. It feels on rails. Yeah, the torque is ridiculous.
And he's not even going full throttle.
Sounds ridiculous. I like it. I felt the rear wheel start to lose traction a little bit, but then I felt that traction control reel it back in. Yeah, guys, this has some torque to it. I don't know if you're seeing what's happening to the camera, but it is moving it with all the G-forces and torque that this has. Yeah, that's wild. This is gonna force you to become a better driver. With my car will let you get away with mistakes easily. This car, absolutely the fuck not. You are going to
get in trouble or succeed. That's just what it is.
Yeah, which is what I would imagine what the Quadrifoglio would be for the Alfa Romeo Giulia, especially with race mode. Race mode has nothing. It has no traction, no nothing. Which is something that I will be putting on my Alfa Romeo Giulia whenever warranty is done. But yeah, bro, this is tough. This is tough. This is a cheat code.
Yeah, it is. It's literally a track car made for the street, in my opinion.
Yeah, I like it. And the steering, everyone complains about the steering. I like it. I don't mind it.
It can get more aggressive. I always keep my steering in sport because I feel like comfort is too soft.
I would prefer comfort. Comfort is more so. Okay.
All right, so now it's in comfort for the steering. There you go.
I'm a comfort mode guy. This is a lot more akin to the Giulia in the weight.
I like having my car, my vehicle in sport because it just makes me a better driver. It's like I'm taming a beast.
Okay, bro, and so tell them where to subscribe to and what the plans are for this F80.
Sure.
I know what you've told me.
Yeah, you guys are just gonna have to sub to my channel and find out. But I have pretty big things with this car. Obviously, once I get a daily, because right now this is my daily, but I definitely want to get another daily for sure because I want to do big things to this car. Yeah, but yeah, you guys can follow me on all social medias at young.lace. That's YUNG.LACE. And yeah, come kick it with me.
All right, guys, that concludes the video, guys. First review of a car other than my own. So we're going to keep this going, guys. I want to do a Giulia Quadrifoglio next.
Yeah, and invite me. I'm down to collab.
Bet that. All right, catch you guys.